Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Lady Like Me. This is Sherry. In today's video, I am finally doing my first pregnancy vlog. I wanted to make this super chill where I'm just talking and sharing my experience about my first trimester, and that's it. I want to watch this video again sometime in the future and be reminded of the things that I've gone through with my first pregnancy. Yes, I am pregnant after 6 years of waiting. We were able to conceive naturally. I already uploaded a video where we found out that I was pregnant. It was just unexpected, to say the least. And yeah, I will be sharing with you my pregnancy journey. If you are interested, then please keep on watching. I have here my calendar. I got this at a dollar store. This calendar was actually super helpful. I wrote down all of my milestones here with regards with my pregnancy. I will be looking at this while I will share with you my journey. So let's go back to the first month of the year. January is kind of like a busy month for us. My husband was preparing for his separation or retirement. We are looking forward to that milestone because we just want to have like a fresh start, in our lives. 11th of January, my husband went to DC and we found out that he is given a retirement, so that's good. The finality of it really helped us plan our future. We can't wait to move to Florida, to settle down, to be with our family. We want to plant our roots somewhere and start a family. During this time, I was already anticipating my period. He went home bearing that good news. So we celebrated. We were over the moon about it. We were like planning for our move and everything. Every month, I always keep track of my period. This particular month is unique because I wasn't really paying attention to my period. During that week, I remember being so clogged, like I can't even twist. Sometimes when you're clogged at one, what do you call this? You can just sleep on the other side to like breathe. But this time around, it was different. I have to open my mouth to breathe. That's how bad it was. And I also have this random headaches that I never get. That was the weird part, the headache. Here comes January 18, our 6th year anniversary. We didn't really do anything extravagant that day, but my husband made an effort. I was not feeling well and I wasn't acting like myself. After his work, I remember he texted me and he said that we should go out because it's our 6th year anniversary. It is just so unusual of me to say no because I love to go out, I love to get ready. But during that night, I said, no, I'm gonna stay at home. Let's just eat here. I just don't feel like going. He wasn't expecting that my answer would be, I don't want to go out because I always want to go out. He suggested we will stay home. He will just cook for our dinner and have a lovely evening. Either way, we have to celebrate our 6th year anniversary no matter how simple it was. He made a steak and what else? What did he do? He also gave me chocolates. He knows I love chocolates. I eat chocolates every day. When he handed me that chocolate, I took one bite, just one bite, and I said, I don't want to eat this chocolate. I told my husband if he wants to eat it, then go ahead and eat it. My husband isn't really he's so particular when it comes to sweets. He loves sweets but not really with chocolates, so he decided to throw the chocolates away. Thinking about it right now, it was just so rude of me to say you can throw it away because I don't want to eat it. 20th of January around 5 a.m. I did the normal stuff. I woke up first, I prepared the food of my husband, and then that's just my normal thing. I went on my phone. While I was in my bathroom, I opened my drawer and I saw one unused pregnancy test. And I don't want to see a unused pregnancy test lying in the house, so what the heck, I still didn't got my period and I have one pregnancy test available, so why not use it? even if I used the pregnancy test, I wasn't really suspecting that I am pregnant. But during that morning, I got my first 2 lines. All of a sudden, early in the morning, I was flooded with a lot of emotions. I was happy, I was scared. This is the pregnancy test, as you can see. This is what it looks like. I'm keeping this, by the way, because this is my first positive pregnancy test. You know, when you buy pregnancy test, it comes with two like this, two tests. So this one is from last year, like 2017 October, I believe, because I buy pregnancy test every time I'm delayed. This is the pregnancy line, and this one is the controlled line. The controlled line is faint, but the pregnancy line is just so pronounced, and automatically I know that I was pregnant. That morning, I just couldn't keep the news all to myself. I have to tell my husband. I woke my husband up, told him, and he also, I understand his reaction. He was trying to process everything. It's early in the morning. That video, if you haven't seen that video, I will put it in here in the screen or in the description box. As you can see from that clip, the video just doesn't have a lot of emotions because both of us are processing. He wanted right away to call our families, and I said no because I don't know if this is legit and I'm still processing it. My husband went to work with a smile on his face, and I was left at home. I decided to text my sister and showed her this one, the pregnancy test, and she also was so happy for me. My husband told his co-worker right away that I'm pregnant. He's just super excited about it. And then later that day, the same day, it's still 20th of January, he wanted to call both of our families and tell them that I am pregnant. I was hesitant to do it because I don't know if this pregnancy is going to happen for me. During the day, I researched a lot of stuff, and a lot of articles on the internet really scared me. What if I lose the baby? I have a lot of what ifs. So I told him that I'm scared to open up to our families and tell them the good news. I just want to wait a little longer. Maybe I'll wait after I'm done with my first trimester and then I can call them. But my husband was like, no, you need them. No matter what happens to you, you are gonna need our family, so you really have to tell them. First, we texted Deo's brother and his family. I mainly texted Sarah Jane about it, and she was so happy. They called and we talked and confirmed that I am pregnant. Next, we called Deo's mom, and then after her, we called Deo's sister. The last one to know is my family. I gathered all of them. I remembered it was Sunday in the Philippines. I gathered all of them and told them the news. I automatically received a lot of support and love, which is what I needed that time because I'm alone. I don't have friends here. It was just a good move to tell our family that I'm pregnant. On the 24th, few days after I found out that I was pregnant, here in my calendar it says it started at 4:30 p.m. up to 5 p.m. I had light spotting. I was super scared. I wasn't prepared about the spotting because this is my first pregnancy. I have no one around and there's just a lot of things going on in my head. I remember at the Sarah Jane, I texted her. I was crying and I was so afraid. Yeah, it was a scary thing. So my spotting was like, it was really a spotting, and it only happens when I pee, and it lasted for like 30 minutes and that's it. It was not heavy, it was not bright red, it was an old blood. I don't know if it was just implantation bleeding or I don't know, but I was super scared. I called my husband. Well, what I did was I immediately rested and I called my husband and I said, come home please because I am likely spotting. I don't know if it's going to get worse, just come home. I was crying when I called him. He got home and saw me crying. He started crying too and consoled me, told me everything will be okay, just relax, and if things will get worse, he's ready to take me to ER. I also texted some of my aunts, told them that I was spotting and I was scared. They also had a fair share of spotting when they were pregnant. Their case was super bad because it was like they're having their regular period. So I slowly calmed down and just prayed and hoped for the best, and that's what I did. We went to Miramar Clinic that Saturday. I think that was 27th, I think, to confirm my pregnancy, and indeed I was pregnant. I had to wait, I didn't know this, but I had to wait until I was first appointment was almost 9 weeks, so I have to wait a lot of days just to get my first ultrasound appointment. I was looking for the next clip where I was talking about my ultrasound experience, but unfortunately I think something happened to it. I can't find it. That is why I'm left with no choice but to show you this one instead. This is my little baby, and I'll just do a voiceover of what my first ultrasound experience was. I went to Naval Medical Center, or also known as Balboa Hospital, to do my transvaginal ultrasound. I was super anxious to know if I really have a baby inside my belly. I mean, I'm still in disbelief that I'm pregnant, but I can't wait to find out and see the baby. When my OBGYN started the process, I saw the baby right away. It made me super happy. It made me super emotional. Not just, pretty tears running down my cheek. No, I was crying so hard. I was super happy to see the baby, the heartbeat. While I was there, I remember my OBGYN didn't really talk so much. He just said that everything looks good and that's it. I didn't think I'll be so emotional to see my baby for the first time. The staffs there were unexpressive. I wasn't really a fan of them, but it didn't bother me that time because I was so overwhelmed to see my baby. During this visit, I also did a lot of blood tests. I also talked to a nurse. I let her check on my prenatal vitamins, and she also told me the things that I have to do during the pregnancy. And I wasn't also prepared when she told me that I need to do a Pap Smear Test on my next visit. Since I wasn't feeling the approach of the staffs at Balboa Hospital, I arranged my smear test back in Miramar Clinic. I can do that because my husband is stationed there. It's much convenient for me. I love the people there. That's why I did it. I will do a separate video of my whole crazy smear test experience, maybe this week if any one of you are interested. This is the ultrasound of our baby during 12 weeks. So cute. If you are wondering what my symptoms are during my first trimester, it is nausea and headaches. Throughout my first trimester, I didn't throw up, which is good. But I was super nauseous, and the triggers of it is obviously scent. No matter what it is, from food, from perfume, or from anything else. My cravings. My cravings were pizza all the time. Food, pizza, fries, burger, sweet mangoes, chicken, PopEyes, Jollibee. During my first trimester, I was just craving for food. It's like I want to order every minute. I want to order, I want to eat. It was just so intense that, well, my husband was super supportive about it. During the second and third month of my pregnancy, I actually stopped cooking because I can't stand the smell of the food. I love food, I want to eat every day, but I can't stand cooking. During the time, all I really want to do is eat, but there are certain foods that I really can't swallow. For instance, when I was craving for this Japanese food, takoyaki, I think, my poor husband had to drive 30 minutes to get this food, and then when he arrived home, I tasted the food, but it made me super sick. This is the worst day of my first trimester. I try to eat the food out of respect. I finished, I think, 2 balls of takoyaki. I didn't tell my husband that it just made me super sick. I had to excuse myself, and then I told my husband I will finish the food later. I was just being polite. After that, oh my god, I have to go out, like go out from our home, because the scent of the Japanese food is killing me. Like, I'd rather be out in the cold than be here at home resting. I know I was craving it in my head. It tasted so good, but when I tasted the food, it just made me super sick. My husband is super supportive of me. I was so irritable, but he was so patient. I can see that he's really trying his very best to be patient with me. And of course, our families, both my family and his family, were super supportive. His family was actually super hands-on with my pregnancy. They keep on texting me. They want to know updates about the baby. Even if we're far away from our families, they just find a way to like communicate and share that love for me, and it's just a great feeling, and I can't wait to be a mom soon. When I found out that I was pregnant, I stopped using perfume, and I also stopped using fake nails. Well, I'm almost on my 6th month, so I have this on. This is a fake nail. It's my first time to have a glue-on nails again, but I will take it off after a week or after I review this product. I refrained from putting makeup on, and also I changed a lot of my products. So I don't know, this video is super long. I have to edit this. I still need to do a second video, because for my second video I will do the gender reveal. What else? I think I have to show you my belly if you are interested. Currently I am 23 weeks pregnant. My belly is kind of growing. I will show you my belly, so if you don't want to see this part, then I understand, but for those of you who wants to see and maybe curious of what my belly looks like, then here it is. This is my belly right now. 23 weeks pregnant. There. I obviously have, how do you say that? Linea nigra? Is that how you say it? But yes, this is what my belly looks like. I didn't gain so much weight. The baby has a normal size, so I am thankful for that. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. I know this video is super long, but thank you for being with me. I will see you on my next video. For my next video, I will share with you the gender of my baby. If you are following me on my Instagram, you probably know what the gender of my baby is right now. But yeah, if you don't know and you want to know, then watch the next video, because I will share with you my thoughts about the gender of our baby. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you on my next one. Bye.